live. Okay, I'm gonna try to wait. See, somebody come in the room. So I named this Real Talk because I just want to talk about some things. Um, you know, I've been into politics for a while, on and off. I watch it, and then I get away from it. I used to participate a lot in all kind of things, political, but you get fed up. But I got some important stuff to talk with you guys about because I think it's really important, and a lot of people don't know what didn't happen. And I'm talking about the tax plan that was passed recently. Yeah, what y'all know about that? I'm trying to get it down a little bit. So yeah, I want to discuss that a little bit. I know it's different from what I usually do, but I was reading about it, and then I watched a couple things about it, and I was like, man, people need to know what's about to happen, before it happens, so that we can be prepared, especially Black people, because a lot of us don't pay attention to politics. Yeah, so I was like, man, let me hook my camera up. I was sitting here and made a comment on Facebook, and I was like, man, I probably need to share this with more people. So, turn my camera on. How y'all doing out there? Okay, so I want to talk about this tax plan. Do y'all have any idea about what's going on with it? What it's about? So, it's going to be law. But the thing is that it's going to affect a lot of, Black people. So I wanted to talk about it a little bit, so people can be prepared. Um, and one way that it's going to affect the Black people, our people, is, oh yeah, before I get deep in that, let me show you something. I got something sitting right here. Like my oldest son, he just went to Mexico City for his birthday in November. He spent 10 days in Mexico City. He travels a lot. But he brought me back this beautiful statue. Isn't that beautiful? It's made out of a stone that they get it's created from a volcano. But it's like the hardest stone they have over there. And you guys need to check out your, hi, Markel. Some history about Mexico. Did you guys know that it has more pyramids than anywhere in the world? Yeah, but this is one stone. He got this for me because I love crystals and stuff. So yeah, it's beautiful. Look at it. Look at it. Yeah, and he also brought me some. But my son, he's a mama's boy. He loves his mommy like I love him. And got me some candy. I got another one that's mango. I opened. It's in my purse. But anyway, yeah. Peace. Hey y'all. Yeah, so we want to talk about it. Tax cuts, right? So get back to it. One way that it's going to affect a lot of Black people is if you're a single parent. So if you're a single parent, you will no longer be able to claim all of your children as a deduction, right? Just one. It'll stop at one. So for the rest of the kids, you won't be able to get that deduction. So your tax refund will be decreasing a lot. And another way is because the deductions for child care, all that stuff, gone. Yeah, it's really bad, y'all. It's really, really bad, and it's going to affect a lot of people. They're cutting funding for Head Start. So, and with the Head Start programs, that just not affect the children, but it affects people that work in Head Start because they'll be losing their jobs. Yeah, Yeah, they will be losing their jobs. Kids, young black kids will not be going to Head Start, learning how to uh, be in social settings. They won't get that. You know what I'm saying? Um, People are going to lose jobs because some people use Head Start as child care also. So that's going to affect single parents that's working, right? I don't. Let me see. I got some of this stuff written down because I made a post this morning on Facebook because this shit had me heated. You know, it hurt me because this is going to hurt our people a lot, and we got to be prepared, right? Okay, so yeah, no more free Head Start. They make cuts to education. So like kids that get bused to other um, school districts, that kind of thing, that's cut. Um, all kind of cuts in educations. Uh, Less funding, so the schools are bad already. So it's going to be really bad. Let's see. No more Section 8, low income housing, all that kind of stuff is gone. They cut that shit too. Medicaid, Medicare, big cuts. A lot of people will lose their Medicaid. And then with Medicare, a lot of the old folks, there's already a big gap in Medicare. I worked in Medicare for a while, but it was sad. But there's already so many big gaps in Medicare where, the elderly don't get, all the medical care that they need. The hell, some kind of little bug flying around here. Yeah, they don't get all of the medical care that they need because they can't afford it, and Medicare doesn't cover everything. And Medicare, so those are cuts. So the old folks is going to be hurting too, and this is also going to affect like all of the nonprofits, right? All these places that have programs to help people. That help people in all different kind of ways. Anything you can think of, from helping with, assisting with utilities, assisting with rent, assisting with food, all those types of programs with clothing, all that kind of stuff is getting cut. So only some nonprofits will continue to get funding. Most of them will have to go out of business. And that's going to affect us in big ways, because again, a lot of people will be out of jobs, more people out of jobs, and all these programs, right? Especially, this is really going to hurt people that's single, which is something, real crazy, which is, it's an issue for Black folks because, a lot of us are not married anymore. Marriage, like these last few years, especially with the millennium, whatever y'all call yourselves, y'all really don't get married. So it's really going to affect y'all. But I wanted to bring all this up so that you guys can be prepared for it. And yeah, you need to be prepared because, like, after this year, it's going to get bad. You know what I'm saying? Things is already tough. And, with these cuts, it's going to be bad. So, and if you want to learn more about the tax plan that they passed, because it's a law, one place where I go, I listen to, and then I'll read stuff too. But Tone Talks, he's on YouTube. His name's Antonio Moore, and it's called Tone Talks. Yeah, he breaks it down all the way down. So I suggest you guys check him out so you can get some more information about it. If you don't want to read the tax plan, excuse me, you can go to that to his site or YouTube channel and find out some stuff. Yeah, man. So I want y'all to get prepared, find out more about it so that you can get prepared. Because that's just another thing, you know, on top of other things that are going on, right? Yeah, so. Oh, y'all, it's just crazy. That's awesome. Oh, yeah, y'all like my statue. It is awesome, right? And it is heavy. It's heavy. But, yeah, this is, this stone, is this part. It's like the hardest thing that they had. One reason why they got defeated by the Spaniards is because they didn't have any hard metals. The only metals they had was gold and silver, you know. They didn't have any other hard metal, and most of their weapons was made out of this kind of stone. Yeah. Check it out. I'll let y'all check it out one more time before I get out of here. Yeah, it's pretty. My son knows me very well. He's like, I knew you would love this. And he had to negotiate with the guy to get it. And he was like, you know, he spent like 30, 40 minutes trying to negotiate a price. And then he just like forget it and walked away. And then the guy was like, wait, come back. So he got a good price for it for his mother. Yes. Beautiful. See, this is the back. And it's really heavy. Yeah. So I'll put it with the rest of my crystal collection. I have it sitting real close because sometimes I'll be sitting here when I'll be writing and doing my little thing. But yeah, so the tax plan that just got passed. Check that out, y'all. All right. Let other people, let your relatives know what's going to be happening so that they can be prepared for it. Because if we're prepared, it won't affect us so much. You know what I'm saying? But if we're not prepared and we don't know and this shit just starts happening, we like, what the hell is going on? You know what I'm saying? So to prevent people from being homeless, because with Section 8 and low income housing and all those kind of federal programs, any kind of program you can think of is getting cut. They was like, fuck everybody. They don't care about nobody. If you ain't rich, they don't care about you. So they got food stamps, all that kind of stuff, everything, all the social programs that's, you know, we're here to help people are gone, which is kind of fucked up. And, you know, yeah, I'm cussing on this one because this shit gets me heated when I talk about this shit, right? Because, right, they are paid, Congress, everybody, they're paid from our tax dollars. No matter if you don't got a job, it don't matter, because whenever you go to the store or anywhere and you buy something, you paying taxes, and those taxes pay their salary. And Congress, their salary gets paid from our taxes. And you know what else get paid from our taxes? Their medical care that they get for the rest of their fucking life, including their family. And it pays for their children's education, college education that they get for free. We pay for that shit. You know what I'm saying? But they don't want to give us Medicare, medical care. And they don't want to pay for our education. And it ain't them paying for it, it's us paying for our own shit. You know what I'm saying? That's some bullshit. All the mugs, you know, if you're not in politics, you need to get in there, because everybody that's up there, they all they asses need to be gone. You know, because it ain't like they supposed to be there for us. We pay them, we paying for their kids. Their whole life is paid for from our tax dollars, right? But we can't get shit. We can't get no medical care. You know what I'm saying? We can't go to school for free. Well, I know in a few states, I heard that they have a program, like in New York, you can go to a university for free. If you're a resident, you got to prove that you're a resident of New York. And then a couple other states just recently passed. Sorry, got something on food. A few states, just a few, have passed laws where you can go to community college for free. But what the hell that's gonna mean when you know, they're not trying to hire people, especially people of color, because they're gonna be trying to hire their own. Because a lot of people are gonna be out of jobs. So you know what I'm saying? And y'all know how they do. They're gonna hire their own before they hire some, you know, a person of color. But anyway, y'all, we got to do something. I don't know what it is, you know what I'm saying? But peace, Zip It, Markel, Majid 72, peace to you too. I don't know how to pronounce your name. But yeah, we got to get on top of this, y'all. We got to figure some shit out. And the only thing good that there's nothing good in this tax bill, right? And like I said, it's already passed. So it's passed and we're going to have to deal with it. But this is going to have to bring Black families and Black people closer together because we're going to have to work together. Who's going to teach the young children, you know, how to behave in social settings before they go to school? Who's going to watch the kids while the parents work? Because they're cutting all those programs. You know, people are going to have to live together to be able to afford to live. Or people are going to be homeless. Are you going to have your sister or your, you know, uncle or your aunt homeless because they lost their low-income housing, or she lost her Section 8? Because those programs are being cut also. You know, what about your grandma if she need her medication? You know what I'm saying? We're going to have to, as Black people, we're going to have to care more about our community. Yeah, we're going to have to care more about our community, and we're going to have to step forward and do something, you know, no longer just talking and stuff. We got to really act and work together as a people, right? And build our communities back up, because it's going to get bad and it's going to affect everybody. Even if you are making money, but you got family, you're going to let your family, the closest people to you, you're going to let them suffer? No. Anybody with a heart, you're not going to let your family suffer. You know what I'm saying? You shouldn't. You should reach out, you know, figure out a way to work together. So I just wanted to make this a wake-up call so we can get ready, because, yeah, this is about to start happening in this new year. Some of those laws are going to be happening in the new year. Yeah. But anyway, I'm about to come back on here in a few and talk about my little dating series I got going on. Yeah, but you guys spread the word. Go listen to Tone Talks, Antonio Moore. Yeah, go listen to him to find out more about it, or just go read about the new law that recently got passed. Right. All right. Peace, y'all. See y'all again in a few. Y'all take care.